Hi everyone, how are you doing today? I'm doing really great. My name is Susan and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I've been a demonstrator with Stampin' Up! Now for, it'll be 16 years at the end of this month in June. And I'm going to do a fun video for you today. This is take 2. I did one yesterday, but I guess I talked too long, so YouTube said it was too long and they wouldn't publish it. So this is going to be another take on it, and hopefully I'm either going to talk quicker or I'm not going to blubber on so much. But what I want to show you today is a fun watercolor technique. I took a watercolor class over the weekend using like those books that you use to color in, but instead we did with watercolors and a paintbrush, and I thought, I haven't shown watercoloring for quite some time, so let's get started before I gibber too long into this. So what the base of my project today is actually using the watercolor paper. It's right here on page 175 in the current Stampin' Up! Catalog. Our watercolor paper is actually 140-pound weight. In the packet you get 5 sheets. They come like this, and they're 6 by 9, and they're actually white. So I mean, what I did is I cut them in half, and then I actually have a little strip that I'm gonna have to find something to do with that little strip. So I cut them down to 4 by 5 1/4. So they are nice and thick, and they're $5 in the US. Somebody had kind of giggled when they heard my last video say in the US, but they have to realize, you know, Stampin' Up! Is all over the world, so, you know, in the US they're $5. So I mean, it's a really decent price. So let's put this aside. Let me show you what we're going to be doing. Here is the finished card, and the stamp sets that I used on this card are the Garden in Bloom, which was one from last year. They brought it back. Love this one. It's perfect for watercoloring. The stamp set itself actually looks like watercoloring. And the saying, the happy birthday saying, is actually coming from the Better Together. This is a set of 2 different stamp sets. This is perfect for someone that's just beginning or someone that's been with Stampin' Up! For a while, because it not only has little images that go along with all the wording, but it also has inside sayings along with an outside sentiment as well. So I mean, this is perfect. Definitely something you'd want to put on your wish list. Better Together is what it's called. And till the end of this month, June, we are actually offering 2 free stamp sets with our starter kit. So for $99, you'll get $125 of free items, plus an additional 2 stamp sets of your choice. So I mean, that takes the value up to, depending on which sets you choose, like, well, probably about $225 for $99 in free shipping. And then you get a 20% discount from all purchases afterwards. And come on, like, really, you know, if you're going to spend $100, just get the kit, you know, contact me. There we go. Contact me. We'll talk about it, and we'll go from there. Okay, again, I'm gibbering. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take our watercolor paper. And what I'm going to do is I'm using Pool Party as the base. So what you can do is you squeeze your lid. Okay, squeeze that. And what that does is that puts some ink in your well here. If you want to add a little bit more ink, we sell our re-inker bottles, which are used on your ink pads. But we're going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead. Sometimes I say we, but I mean like all of us, right? You're along here with me, so if I say we, that's what I mean. Okay, 2 tools we're going to use today. We're going to use an aqua painter. They come in a set of 2. It has a little reservoir in here. All you do is put your tap water in there and put the top back on. And this is also a spritzer tool. Same deal with this. Tap water in there. Other things you can put in, but that'll have to be another class. This spritzes like this. Sorry, I have my window open, so it kind of sounds like an airplane going by, but no worries. Okay, an aqua painter. When you squeeze this very lightly, some water will come out. not like that. And what you want to do is you want to add your water in here. We're going to want to make this really watery. For some reason it's not coming out. Here we go. Okay, and what we're going to do with this is we're going to make a light wash on here. Okay, we're going to do our background. Nice light wash. Actually need some more water on here. So in order to move this along, take our spritzer. We could actually spritz this. This will help our color blend a little more. Okay, and as you notice, what will happen is this will actually kind of warp the paper a little bit. Okay, so you'll know when it's dry when it you go ahead and it'll get nice and flat. So to clean this, you're just going to kind of squeeze your brush and kind of pull it on your paper like this, and when it comes, you know, no color coming out, then you're good to go. Okay, so through the magic of TV, put this aside, or YouTube, here we go. I have one already done for you. Okay, so nice wash on here using the Pool Party ink. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to do some of our stamping on here. So the colors I'm using for the flower, we're using our Flirty Flamingo, and we're going to use Blushing Bride. We're going to do a little fun technique with this as well. This is called the rock and roll technique. I learned this a long time ago, and you know, things come and go and come back around again, just like everything in life, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go with our lightest color first, which is our Blushing Bride. We have that inked up, and then very lightly you're going to put your stamp on here and kind of roll around. And what that's going to do, it's going to get some color going all around the outside of your stamp. And I'm just going to throw this down. We're going to take our spritzer, and remember the number 3. You're going to go 1, 2, 3 with your water right onto your stamp. And then you're going to go ahead and stamp right on that. And that's going to give you that watercolor look. So let's try that again. The lighter color, darker color, our little spritz. 1, 2, 3. And flower. Now, I mean, you could even go ahead and do another one. It's going to make it a lighter effect for you there. Okay? So next thing we're going to do some leaves. The leaves, we're just going to use one color. We're going to do the same technique as before. I'll just kind of show you real quick. We're going to ink up our leaves. And again, we're going to do the 1, 2, 3. Remember, 1, 2, 3. Now this one's going to be a little bit more wet. That's okay. So we could do our leaves there. You can go ahead and go a little bit lighter if you want, because that one was a little bit lighter. And we'll go ahead and ink that up again. And 1, 2, 3. And let's see, let's put the leaves, let's go down here. All right, there we go with that. Okay, then we have a little filler flower. Did I get that out of the set? Let me see. I have a little filler. Oh my goodness, where is it? Did I get it out already? Boy, sometimes I wonder. Oh, there it is. It was hiding. Sorry. Okay, so again, another block. The filler, we're doing the same thing. This is the Wisteria Wonder. Put the green out of the way. Wisteria Wonder. What we're going to do with this is we're just going to stamp this on here. Then you can go ahead and ink this up. Got the stamp on top of that, off to the side. Let's try this again. And this is just going to basically fill in. I might have used a different stamp than this. I don't think this was the same one. I'm getting a different effect on it than I did the sample. but you get the gist of it. Okay. All right. Now the center of the flowers, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to use the So Saffron. And there's actually a center. Oh, this was the one I used before. That's why it looks different. It's this one. Okay. Sorry about that. But you get the gist of it. I think what I actually used was the center. Well, I'm really discombobulated here today. I apologize for that. Let's see. The center of the flower. I didn't know where that little stamp went. Okay. We will go ahead. And again, I don't edit these videos, so if I make an ubu, is it under? Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness, really? It was stuck under there. If I make an ubu, I just keep going. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do the centers. I'm just going to do this real quick, like quick as a bunny. All right. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead. We're just going to mist the whole entire piece. You're going to go ahead and let that dry. What I did here is I added a little Flirty Flamingo ribbon on here. Once this was dry and it went flat, I stamped my happy birthday, and I used that in our black archival ink. And then if you notice, it has a little bit of a shimmer. So what I did with that is I used the Wink of Stella. Wink of Stella, this is the clear. It also comes in gold, and it has a little brush tip. When you first receive it, there'll be a little black ring on here. You just unscrew this, remove the black ring. That's just for shipping, and you could toss that or make something crafty. You want to squeeze your two sides here where it says push. And what happens is in the little reservoir here, your ink is going to go in there, or your, well, whatever you want to call that. I'm not really sure. Your material is going to go in there. And then you're just going to basically paint this right onto your card. And I mean, it gives you that nice, real pretty shimmery look. I'm not really sure if it's showing up on the camera or not. I'll try to use the window lighting to show you. And go ahead and layer this all together. I have Pear Pizzazz, and I have Wisteria Wonder that I used underneath the watercolor paper. And then the inside you can go ahead and decorate as you want. But that is a fun technique. Using the watercolor paper. There's a lot of other techniques you can do with the paper, and I'll be showing you a lot more things in time to come. So please, if you enjoy this, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you get notified when I have videos coming about. And visit my blog, susan-stampandsue.blogspot.com, and my demonstrator website, where you can order all the materials here and find some other great ideas along with my upcoming events. And that is www.stampingsue.stampinup.net. So thanks for joining me today. I hope you learned something new. And again, subscribe and thumbs up. All right. I hope you have a super Stampin' Day. Bye now.